Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a message for the collective regarding the energies of the full moon in Capricorn. I did feel it today. I did feel this energy. It felt like death, like dying, a profound death of self, which will allow us to move to the next thing. And this energy can be felt by some more subtle, or maybe you are not even going to notice that something changed within you. Maybe you are going to notice this energy or the changes that are happening within you as a result of a death of a part of self temporarily, maybe for a couple of minutes, maybe for a couple of hours, but then you are not going to be able, for a reason or another, to notice profound or significant changes in you or outside of you after this event. But for others of you, there are major moves that you make energetically or otherwise. You have made profound moves energetically, and now you still continue to do so, but the energy is now being pushed into this reality, is being materialized. Capricorn, right? Capricorn is Capricorn. So it might be something in your career and finances, in the way you express yourself, in the way you move in life, in the way you move in life. All I can tell you as of now is a new start is on the horizon. And so I also want to say, don't give up. I'm also picking up here on you being on this trajectory, on this you are moving in this new journey, this new journey, right? And so the transition at times in the near future will feel quite bumpy. It will feel almost like counterintuitive. For example, let's say you are healing your relationship with your career and finances. While that is happening, your finances might go down. And you might be like, but I thought I'm healing it. You are healing it, but this restructure manifests in your reality as I might have money to pay all the bills this month, but nothing extra, right? And so that's that. Don't panic. Be not afraid. Every single time we are having the best intention at heart and we are healing, universe always, it's a promise from the divine, has your back. And yes, at times might not feel amazing, and yet you are coming out of that, and yet you are coming out of that again. So always there is a support, you are supported. The planet, the universe, cosmos, everything, which ultimately is you, right? You are supporting yourself. But in which way? Only if, there might be some exceptions here from what I'm about to say, but only if you see yourself and others, and you treat others with the same love and compassion you treat yourself. And if you don't treat yourself with love and compassion, guess where you have to start? Right now, this deck Moonology we are going to use today a little bit with this message, just because I love decks of cards, and is full moon in Capricorn. So Moonology is here. Beautiful. Very pulled I am towards luck is on your side. New moon in Sag. New moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. Yeah, you see? And what is the Sagittarius medicine of times? Look at that bow and arrow. Sometimes, probably many of you have been hearing this many times. You are being pulled back, right? How you pull that arrow back in life for a certain period of time, but then when you are released, you take flight, right? And so yes, definitely, I'm really feeling this here. It doesn't matter in what capacity. Good luck is in your life right now, even if you don't perceive it, even if you miss it, but you are not missing it, you are living it. But you might miss it because you see luck or good fortune as something huge, and you miss the little opportunities life gives you, the little nuggets, the little gifts, the little things in life, right? And that is what Christ consciousness is rooted in. And if you don't like that term, unity consciousness, love for everything, every form of life that exists, right? When you look and start appreciating the little things, which again, another way of putting this is, if you are someone that loves to work with animal spirits, right? You might be very familiar with the hummingbird medicine. It's the same principle. Little things, little joy of life. That's where, from there is where real humbleness gets born, right? And when you really appreciate those things, you realize actually that those are the big things, and the rest, which are man-made, not to say they are not to be enjoyed, but it just doesn't feel the same when you have the capacity to feel into things. There is so much excitement and joy to be outside in nature, experiencing life and feeling into it and being one with it. And there is something else where with the same capacity you go and try to feel into let's say a luxurious car. It's nice, you like it, it's fine, but it just doesn't do it any longer, right? And so maybe with this, yeah, you see material stuff here with this new moon in Capricorn makes sense. Capricorn is not only about materialism though. In their shadow side there lies Cancerian energy, which I have a feeling, if you are a Capricorn or someone with powerful Capricornian energy, you take advantage of this period of time, these days of the Capricorn full moon, maybe 3 days before, well, it's a little bit too late for that, and a week after, I hear here for someone. Because if you want to do what I'm about to say, the universe is going to extend the time period for you in one way or another. There are so many miracles happening, right? You just have to be loyal to yourself in the most profound and beautiful way, and you have to find out what that means. And so if you take advantage of this period of time, which might mean again 1 week for some, you will get in touch with the flowing side of life, which a Capricorn would really benefit with. That would bring you into balance. And who doesn't love balance? If from a balanced place you can say you are now grounded and rooted enough in realities to live life to the fullest of the moment you can live it in that moment in time. And so take advantage of it. It might feel like death. It might feel like counterintuitive. It might feel like I thought I'm supposed to feel better, and I feel like I'm dying. I feel like shit. Feel like it for a while, for 7 days, for 1 day, and see what happens after. Right? However, awareness is required. Right? Awareness is required. Yee. Okay. A new start is coming. What is the new moon after this full moon? I don't know. But this card, to me, although it's a new moon, I almost feel it like eclipse energy, which is powerful transformation. And we have a lot of purple on the table. The upper chakra, third eye, and crown, they are forging an alliance. Listen to this. They are forging an alliance into showing you that life is merely what sees the eye. The point is, it is so much more than that. It is so much more profound than the physicality you see, than the physicality of things. And yeah, a message for the collective, for all of us. We have to balance here the water element, the flow of the river, the flow of the ocean, the flow of the sea, with structure, right? It's a process to discern when should I be in the flow, when should I follow the structure. And I believe every single one of us has to go in this journey into discovering how that looks for themselves, right? Yeah. Yeah, bottom of the deck here I have work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio, and it's being paired up, talking about forging an alliance. I feel the same energy here between, similar but not the same, between the new moon and Scorpio. Face your fears, work through your fears. You see, work through your fears. The energy of Scorpio is backing up the new moon. That's why I felt it so powerful, like an eclipse energy. Do we have an eclipse? I don't know. I'm so not checking astrology, like almost never. Just sometimes when something really catches my eye and I feel really pulled to talk about a certain topic, like it was this one recently. Uranus in Gemini and now full moon in Capricorn. Full moon and new moons, these are more common to me to speak about, but astrological transits in general, not really. Anyhow, why is this what is meant to be felt and done? Felt and done. If we allow ourselves as a collective to find the flow in the structure and the structure in the flow with the help of the full moon in Cap, in Capricorn, okay. The next gift from the divine, which will come under the form of an opportunity of sorts, is to go deeper into our feelings with the Scorpio here, the next level in depth. So we can become people of essence. But you see, when I say the next level in depth, are you someone with depth karmic debt. Can be also financial or otherwise here, but it's karmic debt. And you might see it as a bad thing, but actually, you see, this debt that you have is reflecting your growth. Even if might not see on the surface as a good thing, as the Cancerian waters are, right? Cancerian is more on the surface of the water, energetically speaking. Scorpio is deeper in the waters. And so on the surface, we might see it as something not working, not in our favor, but if we see deeper into the situation with Scorpio energy, we can understand that is actually a sign of growth. And that doesn't mean that we are supposed to grow that depth. Maybe someone should, for reasons I don't know. But that's why you have to experiment and experience here with these energies. You have to experiment and experience what is the structure I want to follow, what is the go with the flow moment I want to follow. And so if you do this, the next opportunity is to go even deeper and to see even deeper aspects of self, and as a result of your reality. And that's how overall the new start is coming. This new start, you want a new start. And if you are not someone that's looking towards a new start, the new start is on the horizon because you follow these energies, if you follow them. But the idea here of awareness and courage is in the mix. So I don't think these are just going to happen by themselves. In a linear way, if you want, as I described them, they are going to happen in spirals and in circles multiple times if you don't get it from this time, right? Because the universe is keep giving you chance after chance after chance. So isn't it better if you just do it, right? Just stay with that energy for 1 week and then just stay another week with the Scorpio energy and just do it. You have the new start over there. Let's see what this new start is about. Well, I'm being very tempted to say that for every single one of you is going to be different, right? Which probably is true, but is it? Now let's see. Yeah, so listen. For maybe you have to listen to something. Listen to something. To the authenticity of your own soul, first and foremost. So this new start, for some, is just in yourself for now. And yes, it might feel very subtle or might not. And it is happening nonetheless. And some people might see it in you. The majority probably they might not. It really depends if they want to see you, if they don't want to see you. I don't know why I'm saying these words. Maybe you're someone with a lot of sleeping beauties around, right? But for others, wait a second, the others have to wait 1 second here for me to finish another thing with you guys, the ones that are going to experience it on the inside, mostly only. There is a word of advice here. You don't need to do anything, then just stop, rest, maybe overindulge into Netflix, good food, things that you really love at a soul level. Those sounded so Taurian. Well, I'm a Taurus. Whatever you like, whatever is just the point here, the idea is being, just be, in order for this to start. Now we can move to the next part of you, which the material realm has a response in your favor. Has a response in your favor. Page of Voices in reverse. Page of Voices in reverse. And Page of Voices in reverse. Their voices don't matter anymore. Their voices don't matter anymore. The Fool in reverse. You have reached your destination. Bear with me. We are getting there with the message. You have reached your destination. Okay, I'll pull a third one. And the World in reverse and upright. The World and Cosmos. The completion of a soul cycle. No more persecution levels of anxiety. No more allowing them to hold you back. And with the Page of Voices, this can all be in your head, right? Maybe at some point it wasn't all in your head, now it is all in your head, or it was. So no more allowing some other voices holding you back, which was a major cycle that took lifetimes for the collective to get to an end with. And now, as a result, the material world will respond to you in one way or another. Yeah, it will mirror back to you. Page of Emotions, and I'm seeing a little child over there. The inner child somehow is free. I'm going to end this message here. Thank you very much for being with me, and see you in my next one.